start list of the women's quadruple sculls. Fastest moving boat of this regatta so far, quadruple sculls, second only to eights for boat speed. Much less you can do about it if somebody gets ahead in this race than you can in a small boat where you have a slower boat speed and more chance to change the boat speed to good effect. In lane 2, lane 1 was Poland, lane 2 Austria, lane 3 Romania in picture now. Lane 4 Ukraine. This crew finished 4th in Munich with Dementieva, who we just saw take a medal in the double sculls. In it, she's gone out and been replaced by Svitla Spilyukova in the bow seat. Lane 5 Germany, entirely new, 4 made up of very young athletes from juniors and under 23s, and from lane 6 Belarus, also all new. These athletes 19 and 20 years old, with the exception of Stroke, who is 25.
Romania, Ukraine, Germany, Belarus. Attention.
Quick start there by Belarus, closest to camera. Probably not enough to take these, the Ukrainian crew, which really should match its 4th place in Munich with a medal here. Poland over in lane 1, just briefly on camera at that point, but indeed, notwithstanding what I said, it's Belarus in lane 6, away quickest with Ukraine. In the middle of the course, the likely challengers for that early lead from Belarus. Probably the right tactic if you're in the Belarus boat. They're all young. You've got to hang on to these people. If you stick around in the middle of the pack and think you can come on hard at the end, you've not got the change of pace either at that age or indeed in this type of boat. So the best thing to do is crack off out there and try and hold them back. But it is now clearly Ukraine, led by Tatiana Kolishnikova in the stroke seat, just 30 years of age, and she is, that's her on the left of the picture, blonde hair down behind her neck, and she's the one setting this pace for the rest of the crews to follow. 2 minutes gone. Germany in picture now. That's entirely juniors and under 23s, not senior athletes yet, and these are definitely, very definitely senior athletes, and not easily going to be rolled over by these younger crews. Germany had such a strong tradition of sculling, which really began in the former East Germany, German Democratic Republic, which never lost the women's quadruple sculls from its entry into the international schedule until 1993, when they were beaten by China. They got back on top and remained the dominant quadruple sculling nation until very recently indeed, when for the last 3 seasons Great Britain has taken that mantle. That's the Ukraine. That's a pretty unassailable lead, and a very competent looking, nicely drawn stroke from them. Ukraine never quite in the medals for the women's quad, but definitely in the finals and thereabouts. Germany, you can see, not yet used to sculling in that quad. The bow, Sophie Dunzing, leaving her sculls to rise a little bit before they enter the water at the catch, making her late on the rest of the crew. And that's just one of the technical details that will be ironed out if this crew is allowed to stay together by the Germany sculling coach Jutta Lau, who is brilliant at bringing the special form of, well, the uniformity that is required to make a quadruple scull fly. You can see there Sophie Dunzing on the right of your picture, boat closest to you, blades flying high on the catch and making a half a blade late on the rest of her crew. Makes it harder work for them, even if she gets the work on very quickly. She's got to let the hands rise over her knees and keep on rising, and then lift them up again to drop the blade in to take the catch. Being in bow, she's probably feared that she might catch the water with the blade as she comes forward, but that's a piece of courage in your own technical ability that you've got to acquire. Germany in bronze medal position, notwithstanding this load of criticism as they go through the last quarter, enter the last quarter after 3 500s have gone. Ukraine on their own, in control. This is not stressed stuff at all. They will have to raise the rate a little bit towards the end. Now at 37, nothing special. You'd go to 44 in a quad if you were in trouble at this stage of the race. 350 meters to go. No one is going to make their life difficult or uncomfortable, although I do say there is a gap in the parallax, in the parallel between bow and two in the Ukraine boat. Svitla Spirikova, who's come in place of Dementieva, and Natalia Huba, not precisely together as they come forward and at the end of the stroke. The arcs are a bit different, but Germany now closing sharply on Romania, and as we come up to the last 150 meters, unquestioned it will be Ukraine in gold medal position. Which will get silver, Germany or Romania? Fourth place, a long way back by these standards for Austria in lane 2. So in the last 5 strokes, Ukraine a length and a half of open water up on Romania, but with Germany closing at such a rate that even though there are blade discrepancies, they might get there. And on the surge it will be! Romania beats Germany. Germany at an angle across the lane. They might have taken that silver medal if they'd been straight, with in 4th place Austria, in 5th place Poland, and in 6th place Belarus. Very competent race from this Ukraine women's quadruple scull. 4th place in the World Rowing Championships, 1st place in these European Championships in Poznan in Poland. Very fine race from them. Long way off world best times, and that is a reflection that I think there is just not a wind or even a breeze, but a breath of air moving in a headwind direction down the course, just enough to take the gloss off their times. Belarus eventually in 6th place, they're closest to camera and quick away at the start, showing